In this video, we will be taking a look at some new on-set photos from the filming of Jurassic World Rebirth that give us our first look at the character of Martin Krebs. We also saw ScarJo and Jonathan Bailey in costume while the movie filmed at a very iconic location. There were also multiple dinosaur skeletons seen on the set. We also can't help but come back to the question, are we going back to Site B? Welcome back to Jurassic Outpost. Let's get into the latest filming updates for Jurassic World 4. The fourth entry in the Jurassic World saga has been filming for a while now and recently arrived at Sky Studios Elstree in the UK after long shoots on location in both Thailand and Malta. We got our first official look at the movie not long ago now via two official stills that featured leads Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey and Mahershala Ali. We also got a logo reveal and an extended synopsis that reveals a fair amount about the movie. 5 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion, the planet's ecology has proven largely inhospitable to dinosaurs. Those remaining exist in isolated equatorial environments with climates resembling the ones in which they once thrived. The three most colossal creatures within that tropical biosphere hold the key to a drug that will bring miraculous life-saving benefits to humankind. Make of that what you will, but if you've been following along, then you'll know that the shot of Mahershala Ali confirmed that whatever island we are heading to, InGen have or once had a presence there. That alone has led many to speculate that perhaps we are heading back to Site B after all. And honestly, why not? The Jurassic World movies might indeed have mentioned the island, but the three movies never took us back there. The last time we saw it on screen was in 2001's Jurassic Park 3, so as far as the cinematic stories are concerned, anything could have or could still be happening on that island.
Site B was the factory floor. That was on Isla Sorna, 80 miles from Nubla.
So far, all we really know about the island is that it's tropical, features large mountains, dense jungles, and long grass. It also is home to ancient ruins, which our characters encounter and must traverse through during the movie. The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3 introduced us to the island, to Isla Sorna, InGen's secret breeding ground for prehistoric creatures, and we saw the many experiments that they had been conducting while the company was still operational there, like the Pteranodons, the Spinosaurus, and other projects.
I don't remember that on InGen's list.
It's because it wasn't on their list, and it makes you wonder what else they were up to.
The movie didn't show us the island's supposed ancient ruins, according to the video game Trespasser that released a year after The Lost World and featured the voice of Richard Attenborough as John Parker Hammond. The island was once home to the Mayan people who built pyramids and temples on the western side of the island. In that video game, we get to explore those ruins, and comparing the set photos from Rebirth, you can understand why many think the fourth world movie might indeed be taking us back to this long forgotten location. Is Trespasser canon? I guess we'll find out next year. What do you think? Could David Koepp be taking us back to Isla Sorna for the third time in the film franchise? Do you think we will be heading to Site B? So speaking of InGen, here's a much better view of that yellow sign that was seen in the shot behind Mahershala. You can make out that InGen logo down there. Okay, so this is a spoiler warning going forward from this point. If you find costumes and slightly blurry long distance photos of cast standing around waiting to film spoilers, then yeah, this is a spoiler warning. These photos came from a location you might recognize, the Old Royal Naval College. It's a World Heritage Site and honestly just a cool, majestic looking location. Something surreal about how Greenwich becomes a film set dozens of times a year, this time for Scarlett Johansson and Rupert Friend in the next Jurassic Park sequel, Jurassic World Rebirth, out next summer. So if you are cutting through the Old Royal Naval College in Greenwich this week, keep an eye out. And keep an eye out, someone did. Unbox PhD, who brought us the backlot filming videos from Sky Studio Elstree, was lurking around the location and captured both photos and videos of Scarlett Johansson in the Jurassic World Rebirth costume along with Jonathan Bailey and Rupert Friend. The dinosaurs are coming out to play for Jurassic World Rebirth. Gallimimus, Velociraptor, Baryonyx, and Tyrannosaur, to name a few. Bones have been sent over from the Natural History Museum of North America. Will Jonathan Bailey discover the remains of numerous dinos? The tweet contained 4 photos of said fossil specimen boxes. We can confirm these are entirely props and not real items that have been delivered from the Natural History Museum of North America. So whatever this location is, possibly a museum where we are first introduced to Jonathan Bailey's paleontologist character, just got some dino skellies delivered. Just a normal day as team unload full-size replica dinosaurs next to box from NHM London labeled Tyrannosaurus and Fragile. 2 words rarely found together. I'm guessing it's the head. They're coy about the movie, but if I'm right, Scarlett Johansson and Rupert Friend might be seen around in the next few days. Apart from the obvious clue, there are Universal Pictures trucks hanging around, and it's known that Rebirth is scheduled to be filming in London this month after shooting in Thailand and Malta. We also have a video from the set being set up thanks to our friends at Real News Hawaii. Real News also shared a sign that was put up during filming. Caution, filming in progress. The producers and crew would like to apologize for any inconvenience caused during the preparation/filming of this production. This area is being used to film a motion picture currently entitled Saga Productions Limited. That's a great title for the next Jurassic World, I must say. By your presence in this area, you acknowledge that you have been informed that you may be photographed and recorded as part of the motion picture. Further, by your presence here, you grant your permission for your likeness and voice to be included in the motion picture without compensation, credit, or other consideration. If you do not wish to be photographed, recorded, or appear in the motion picture under these conditions, you should leave this area immediately. Thank you for your cooperation. We also get a much better look at that Saga logo, which is the production company the movie is shooting under, Saga Productions Limited. Alright, on to those cast pictures. We have a few photos of Jonathan Bailey here, and then Scarlett Johansson. And behind her, Rupert Friend, all 3 dressed formally. This scene, with what little we know about it, is reminding me of when Malcolm visits Hammond in The Lost World. It definitely feels like a scene well within the first act of the movie. Unbox PhD continued to photograph the set. Dinosaur skeletons can be seen set up at this location, and even more dinosaur bones were outside waiting to be set up. Rupert Friend can be seen in many photos also. So that's about all of the photos shared. It doesn't reveal much, but the set itself looked great wherever they were filming. You can kind of get the impression that this location is perhaps owned by Martin Krebs, or maybe funded by Martin Krebs, and Scarlett and Jonathan's characters are visiting him prior to the mission. The location also feels quite classical in its decor, and could be a museum or facility where Zora and Martin Krebs meet or recruit paleontologist Dr. Henry Loomis for their mission. But what do you think? Filming continues for a little while longer in the UK, and while the majority is being filmed on the Sky Studio stages, it will be interesting to see if any more on-location shoots across the UK take place. Comment your thoughts, and thank you for watching this video.